In 2008, the world was gripped by the largest financial crisis since the Great Depression. At the end of that same year, someone under the nickname Satoshi Nakamoto published a paper describing Bitcoin. Nakamoto created a truly cool technology, but like any other, without constant users, it is simply nothing. At first there were cypherpunks, mathematicians, developers, and finally, in 2011, an anonymous marketplace called Silk Road was launched, where for Bitcoins, one could buy everything forbidden in the world. This set an example for other scammers, and as a result, Bitcoin became a tool for criminals. To fix the situation, in 2012, the Bitcoin Foundation entered the arena. Unfortunately, the foundation created even more problems. One of the board members was the CEO of the Mt. Gox exchange, which magically lost 750,000 of its clients' Bitcoins, and it seemed like that was it. Crypto was a scam. But in 2017, it became popular to launch startups using blockchains. The price of Bitcoin touched $20,000 for the first time. At the head of 99% of these projects were parasites of society who had not the slightest desire to create a product or service. Investors realized this too late. The market got scared, the bubble burst. The price fell to $3,000. In 2020, COVID triggered strong inflation and big players entered the game, such as Tesla, MicroStrategy, and others. They invested hundreds of millions of dollars into the asset. Bitcoin restored its reputation and gained the status of digital gold. A year later, the price flew to $69,000, and for the first time in history, El Salvador recognized Bitcoin as legal tender. In 2024, America approved the first Bitcoin ETF. In other words, funds and retail investors gained access to Bitcoin through regular brokerage accounts without the need to directly own cryptocurrency. The price stabilized above $100,000 per unit. In 2025, Trump returns to the arena, and with him comes the green light for all crypto enthusiasts. Bitcoin is an excellent example of how a brilliant idea will be condemned by the same kind of geniuses until time puts it to the test, and through thorns, it breaks through like a ray of light.